As the football world gears up for the culmination of the 2024-25 UEFA Champions League season, all eyes are set on the Munich Football Arena, which will host the prestigious final on Saturday, May 31, 2025. This year's final is particularly significant as it marks the return of the elite European club competition to Munich for the first time since 2012, when Chelsea triumphed over Bayern Munich in a dramatic penalty shootout. The match is scheduled to kick off at 2100 hours Central European Time, with the finalists determined after the semi-finals conclude on May 7. The anticipation surrounding this year's final is palpable given the storied history of the competition and the high stakes involved for the teams vying for European glory. Winning the Champions League offers not only a coveted trophy but also a place in the league phase of the next season's competition, as well as a shot at the UEFA Super Cup. The Munich Football Arena, completed in 2005 and home to Bayern Munich, has seen a remarkable history of footballing events. It was a crucial venue during UEFA Euro 2020 and will also host matches during UEFA Euro 2024, making it the first stadium to feature in consecutive European Championships. With a capacity of 66,000, it promises to be a vibrant setting for the final. While the identity of the finalists remains to be seen, the current UEFA Champions League knockout stage is already serving up plenty of excitement. On March 11, 2025, the round of 16 second-leg matches will unfold, featuring 4 pivotal encounters that will shape the quarter-final lineup. Among these, Liverpool's clash against Paris Saint-Germain at Anfield stands out, especially after Liverpool's narrow 1-0 victory in the first leg thanks to an 87th-minute goal from Harvey Elliott. Liverpool's manager Arne Slot is optimistic about his team's chances, particularly given their strong home record in European competitions. Anfield has a unique atmosphere on Champions League nights, and we aim to use that to our advantage, Slot remarked ahead of the fixture. However, PSG, who dominated possession in the first leg but failed to convert their chances, are determined to overturn the deficit. The stakes are high, with predictions suggesting a thrilling match that could swing either way. In parallel, other matches include Barcelona facing Benfica, where Barcelona holds a slim 1-0 lead, and Bayern Munich looking to secure their place against Bayer Leverkusen after a commanding 3-0 victory in the first leg. The dynamics of these encounters are equally compelling as teams look to assert dominance and secure their paths to the next round, with the excitement of the Champions League enveloping fans worldwide. The upcoming weeks promise not only thrilling matches but also a showcase of footballing excellence. The tension will build as clubs battle for supremacy, culminating in the highly anticipated final in Munich, where the champions of Europe will be crowned. As teams gear up for these decisive encounters, fans are left to wonder which clubs will rise to the occasion and secure their place in football history. As the global spotlight shines ever brighter on the Premier League, the 2025 Premier League Summer Series marks a significant chapter in the league's expanding influence in the United States. This summer, American fans will have the rare opportunity to witness 4 iconic clubs, Manchester United, Everton, West Ham United and AFC Bournemouth, compete in a series of preseason matches across some of the country's most renowned sports venues. Scheduled to kick off on July 26. The summer series will feature 3 match days beginning at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, which is not only home to NFL teams but will also host the final of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Following that, games will take place at Soldier Field in Chicago on July 30, before culminating at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta on August 3. This lineup of venues underlines the growing footprint of soccer in the American sports landscape, a sentiment echoed by former Premier League goalkeeper Tim Howard, who noted the American sports fan has the bandwidth to support another team. The series serves a dual purpose. It allows fans to see their favorite clubs in person while also highlighting the global reach of the Premier League. Everton defender James Tarkowski emphasized this point, stating, "It's great to get out and see fans far and wide, to see how far this club travels globally. It's an amazing experience." The matches promise to be a celebration of soccer, with NBC Sports broadcasting every game, tapping into the league's increasing popularity in the U.S. Howard, who played for Manchester United and Everton, reminisced about earlier U.S. tours that attracted only modest crowds, contrasting them with today's robust interest, which he attributes to the league's consistent television presence and growing fan engagement. This summer tour comes on the heels of the FIFA Club World Cup, which will take place in the US, featuring top clubs from around the world, including current Premier League champions Manchester City. The timing aligns strategically as the US prepares for the 2026 World Cup, co-hosted with Mexico and Canada, signaling a pivotal moment for soccer in North America. Howard remarked on the significance of this period, saying, "There's so much soccer to be consumed. That's by design. America is primed and ready to support that much soccer." For fans eager to attend the Summer Series, ticket presales begin on March 13, 2025, with general sales following on March 14. This initiative not only aims to deepen the connection between American fans and their favorite English clubs, but also showcases the Premier League's commitment to expanding its footprint in a market that continues to embrace soccer. As the 2025 Summer Series approaches, it will be fascinating to observe how this blend of international soccer and American sports culture evolves, further solidifying the Premier League's status as a global powerhouse. The anticipation surrounding these matches is indicative of a broader trend. Soccer is not just growing, it is thriving in the US, setting the stage for an exciting future in which the sport could become a staple of American culture. In a significant potential shift for Italian football clubs in Serie A may soon be poised to benefit from the lifting of a long-standing ban on sports betting marketing. Originally instituted on January 1, 2019, this ban prohibited teams from featuring betting companies on their jerseys and in stadium advertising. The prohibition was seen as a measure to curb the influence of gambling on sports, but its implications have raised questions about revenue streams for clubs in one of Europe's most prestigious leagues. Recent reports indicate that the Senate Culture Committee of Italy is set to review this ban, with discussions underway regarding possible modifications or a complete repeal. The economic stakes are considerable. Prior to the ban, estimates suggested that Serie A clubs could collectively lose around €700 million due to the absence of sponsorship opportunities from betting firms, particularly as global interest in sports betting has surged in recent years. If the ban is lifted, only those sportsbooks regulated within Italy would be permitted to advertise on the front of club jerseys. This move not only promises a financial boon for clubs but also aims to allocate a portion of betting-related revenues toward important soccer-specific developments, such as enhancing stadiums, training facilities, and fostering the growth of women's soccer at the grassroots level. This potential reversal comes at a time when other major leagues are tightening their regulations on gambling sponsorships. For instance, the English Premier League has announced a ban on front-of-shirt deals with betting companies starting in the 2026-27 season, while La Liga has already enforced a similar ban since the 2021-22 season. The juxtaposition of these regulatory measures highlights a growing concern over the normalization of gambling in sports, juxtaposed with the financial realities that clubs face. In recent years, marquee clubs like Inter Milan and AC Milan have struggled financially but have begun to turn their fortunes around. Inter, for example, reported significant improvements, reducing losses from €86 million to €36 million, aided by strategic player transfers and a partnership with the Swedish sportsbook Betsson. Similarly, AC Milan only returned to profitability in 2022 and saw a substantial influx of €100 million from transfer fees in the 2023-24 season. As Serie A clubs await the outcome of the Senate's review, the implications of lifting the sports betting marketing ban could redefine the financial landscape of Italian football. Should the ban be lifted, it may not only impact revenue streams but also influence how clubs engage with fans and sponsors in an increasingly competitive environment. The decisions made in the coming weeks will likely resonate throughout the league and could set a precedent for how sports sponsorships are approached across Europe in the future. As the dialogue continues, all eyes will remain on Italy and its approach to balancing the financial needs of its storied football clubs with the ethical considerations surrounding gambling in sports.